You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily, and today's date is the 23rd of February. It's 23rd,
it is the 23rd
right?
of February.
Right. So a little over a month ago, Ghana was hit with some devastating news of an explosion at Appiate in the Prestia-Huni Valley municipality of the Western region. Now, this was something that no one saw it coming. It really put people in a very difficult position. I'm sure you've been following the news, so we've been giving you updates as to how the whole thing started, where we are now. In the course of finding some respite for the people in Appiate, the government of Ghana, through the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Abu Jinapo, set up the Appiate Support Fund, which is being chaired by Dr. Joyce Ayi. Now, Dr. Joyce Ayi needs no introduction. She's done it all, in ministry, in governance, everywhere. Dr. Joyce Ayi is there. And she is a very respectable figure, when we talk about leadership in this country. So, I mean, personally, when I heard that Dr. Ayi was chairing the support fund, I was like, okay, now this time around, we are going to get some kind of accountability, because I think that this woman cares so much about her reputation. So Dr. Joyce Ayi is here with us in the studio, and we're going to be having a conversation generally about Appiate and especially the fund, where we are. How much do we have in it? Are the people getting relief items? Are they getting money? And what happens in the coming days? Dr. Ayi, welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you very much. But before we go on, I had this news about women's football in the US. I was very excited myself. But the more important thing is that we need to also show interest. You can pay people more when you have a lot of spectators, fans, so we should build the fans for the women's football and actually go to the stadium to watch them play. Then they will also make a lot of money and be right there where they should be. But it's good news.
You're so right.
Wonderful, wonderful. I needed to say that.
No, we love that. We love that.
Because I think psychologically we all think that football is a male game. So when you talk about female, it's even difficult for you to accept, women are playing football, and you just write it off that it's not going to be interesting.
And you won't go to the stadium
exactly.
Because
but I think it is wrong. We need
to
change this mindset and then go see them. No, Ati Joyce, once you've said it, we'll be in the stadium.
Me too.
Thank you very much. Right, you look good.
Thank you so much. I mean, our local fabrics are wonderful. And I can't see myself in anything else, actually.
And honestly, I have not seen you in anything else.
I remember you had a beautiful green one some years ago, and I did a photo shoot for you.
Oh, good.
I don't even remember the photo. I have the photos. I don't leave.
But why are you keeping the photos?
But she has the photos.
Oh, no, but you should bring them again.
I should bring them again.
Yes.
Okay, then this time I'm going to do a print.
Now you're talking.
So lovely.
Now you're talking. But to Joy, so we have our Western Regional correspondent. He'll be giving us updates, and I think he's filed a report. So I think before we even start the conversation, let's see the report. So Akwesi J. our Western Regional correspondent, has this report.
So we are still here at the Catholic Parish Hall here in Bogoso, where it has become the major relief center. We have several here trying to locate their relations or see their status and how they are being taken care of. But we have the Vicar General for the Sekondi Takoradi Diocese, who basically occupies the supervisory role with whatever goes on with the Catholic Church in this diocese. And say your full name, please.
I'm Very Reverend Francis Lemay. I'm the Vicar General of Sekondi Takoradi Diocese.
Now, you have this big issue, on your hands. You play a very significant role. And as a church, how do you see the role you have to play in this whole thing? First of all, do you have any information on the center and how the people over here are being taken care of?
Okay. In the first place, I must say that we do not just take care of the spiritual needs of the people. We also take care of the material needs of the people, because we see humanity as composed of both the spirit and the body. So it has been our responsibility And it is our responsibility, and it will be our responsibility to take care of the body as well. So this incident that happened, quite unfortunate, quite unfortunate. We all are sad about it. So the little that we can do to relieve the people who are injured, we have to do. So when the thing happened, when we heard it, we instructed our parish priest here at St. Michael to make the facility available to the medical services so that they can use it to take care of the people. And as a matter of urgency, we have to come here with the representatives of the bishop to come and then observe what has been going on and then see what more we can do. We are glad that when he came, we saw the vice president of the country, NADBO chairperson was also here, and many people were here who were lending hand to relieve them of their plight.
How committed are you as a center to provide the expected, care for the people? What do you also need by way of support to be efficient in what you have to do for them?
Yes, I think food is necessary. So we've seen some loads of rice here, and we would need some blankets and then some canopies because we believe that a lot of people are injured, and we have already made them comfortable in our facility, but we would need some extra canopies so that when we get a lot of people coming here, we can look after them. We are so grateful that people had started bringing in things. The mattresses are also here, and we are so grateful to the president of the country, and the vice president was here representing him.
We thank the Vicar General for his words, and as you can see, we'll be going inside with him to see how the people are faring, but as you can see, these are some of the rice that were just donated to the center for their care, and as you can see, it's been distributed to people who have become stranded. They've lost their home, and we still have water being brought in to make sure that there is water also for their care over here at the Bogoso Catholic Parish Hall, where we have these distressed residents of the exploded community being cared for currently. So that is the situation over here, and I will just grab one or two people to talk to. Uncle, we are doing what betnabi.
Me Juma Waha, me assemblyman will be electoral area. Electoral area na ama baby assembly in Appiate falls within the Bepo electoral area, and I'm the assembly member for the area.
So you have come here to see your people. How do you find them in the state that they are? Are there any things that you think they need to be comfortable over here?
Oh, for now, I would say they are very traumatized. Emotionally, they are traumatized. And yesterday, it wasn't good at all. But today, with the support that we've received from the presidency, we are so much happy. Yes, and you could see from their faces that they are now wearing smiling faces. Yes, it's a sign of, they have been motivated. For these very items, it has come at the right time. And with the assurance that they've received from the Vice President that they are going to have their buildings well constructed for them, I think it is the best news for us. Because for our area, you could see the lifestyle. It's not that good, but it was better for us living there. But now, having the Catholic priest also giving us this place to lodge, it's good for us. And life is more precious than any other thing. So having life, it's a plus for us. We thank God. We are grateful to the Almighty God.
You basically speak for your people. You are the assemblyman. How soon do you want to see your people return back to the community?
Now, for me, for now, I am in contact with my hard-working municipal chief executive. This goes beyond my powers, and I would only have to be in line with my MCE and with my MP as well, so that we, Jojo, and with the support of the regional minister and the presidency as well, I am of the view that in the next 2 weeks, things should be brought to normalcy, because staying over here it's not the best for us. Although we are grateful to the Catholic Church, but it would be better we move to our community than to stay here because we have so many things to attend to. So I think the Vice President said those coming to put up the building, they are on their way coming. So we are still expecting something good from them. And in the next week or two, we hope to see something massive going on in that very community called Appiate.
Thank you, Assembly. What's your name again?
I'm Thomas Yawinyam.
So Thomas Yawinyam is the assemblyman for the electoral area. I have some of the victims who are actually recouping here. Uncle Mpacho, your frost, what's your name?
Robert Ehuru.
Robert, I see you've sustained injury. How did it happen?
Pacho, anopano be 12 o'clock no mono. Empona mo mentrobo fumu e kwano wa. Na mu na car eroba na ijedem morisho. Nti jana so na orisho na driver no ogina. Ti driver no gina no na mso no aseme sifie nti o se mtemi nka na mko na ekoyese betuma abo. Minka bai no ba no na inu yeda igina ho se yedum. The fire service amba. Nti yimse bi aka no posho na oshu wiye dia na nka asamasa. Oh, ye ho am ye tian say abras power na dan o krom ho yina. Ti power na motofo mu no. Mana ha ne menim. Ye izi. Matala no shemi na tete we nti me bai na wade we ya amamia. Me be jina me mrekese.
I don't know Akoma so they brought you to the
other here Akoma so I say nyane dan na dan sabu na ni na ebubu. Me baby a madam me baby a me huma maye. Ntine ye frɛ anope me kasa me kan sa aban mra na omobo yen. Adofo wo mobo yen. Nti sa aban aba na se odemwa na aba. Ade akan se wobohwe company no na wan ho aye nsakro na hometumi abaye he dan na ama he me yen bebi ezi he tiato we me he dia im se bibia ne ho bi ma ye ba ha aban bi nti yese aban pa
no but your froze
ya from Robert Ehuru na me fedin de kwa mensen.
Okay, so that is Kwame Mensah, one of the victims. Madam, where are you from?
Me pacho me wo bogo so krodua me ya na nura be 12 mu ho na me wo me shop ya da ho no mo sa na ya ti gbanya hin ba ko pe ndi me ne me sister ba ko ti won was na we de me se ka tai efe ya ti won mo sa be 30 minutes time efe de hu se cast no twa ni se etwam no de munwane o eja ni bo munwane o ja ni bo di efe ho ma me sole pe ko pe me ni so ata me enu anya me ngwanga mtwa hwe kra mbo twa wo mo efe hu ba bia ye fa yangwa tingwa sa Appiate ndi mbo de na mfi se eja na to light ni mu a sheba na efe de ya tie na chese eja de kuroma mom se ekuro ne de enya asem ketewa e wo honum de nura ne na de ya anti asem de e wo kuro ni nti aban so ma ba de esese omo ya bo kuro ni bia omo nyam awo e da mase.
All right. Yeah. So basically, in summary, this is it. You know, a review of what's happened so far. And of course, there are other things that have been happening behind the scenes, you know, to ameliorate the situation, to try and restore to some level of normalcy the livelihoods and the lives of the people who are there.
So it was a very an unfortunate news, you know. So you just wake up one day, going about your normal duties, and then through some accident, you lose your home. I mean, in simple terms, that is what happened. The whole community. So if you have other family members there, it's not an issue of you have, for instance, your house on fire, so you can just move to the neighbor's house. The entire community was raised down. And so people had to be evacuated to safety, you know, so the Catholic Church had to give some kind of accommodation to people, victims of the explosion. Now, there was a fund that was set up afterwards just to make sure that people will be cushioned, you know, to have some kind of decent life. And that is what we are talking about this morning. Auntie Joy, so when you heard about the explosion the first time, what was your reaction?
I was also traumatized, you know, because having been in mines before, we've never had a thing like that. It's never happened. And we've been transporting dangerous material, I would say. We transport cyanide, we transport the liquid. Actually, the vehicle was carrying the liquid that is part of the making of the explosive.
Ammonium nitrate?
Yes, ammonium nitrate. You know, and it had been mixed with oil, ready to be put in the canisters that will become explosives. And we've been doing this for years. I mean, I served the mining industry for 10 years. You know, and that was about 11, 12 years ago.
Yes, so 2001 to
2001 to 2011. You know, so we've never had a thing like that. And even before I joined, nothing like that had happened. So it was traumatic for me. Because also, you know, people's perceptions about mining is negative. And so to have something like that as an addition, it adds to all the troubles that the mining industry goes through. But to have a community also to be so destroyed is something that I just couldn't put my thoughts to, you know. But let me commend the Ghanaian spirit of generosity. When there's trouble, people rally round. And we've seen this, and it's still happening. You know, people rallied mattresses and water and rice and cooking oil to the extent that the community is saying we've had enough rice.
Oh, wow.
Bring us gari.
Okay.
Bring us maize. Bring us beans, you know, and that kind of thing. People have sent used clothes, used shoes, you know. So that Ghanaian spirit is awesome. And it is based on this Ghanaian spirit of generosity and help that has caused the president to say, you know, let's all rally round and support the community. Not really in terms of relief, because I think that is going on. But in the reconstruction of the community. Because, I mean, you just have to give them a new community. And you cannot expect them
to do that.
To provide for themselves. So the fund has been set up mainly for the reconstruction of the Appiate community. And I'm hoping that after today, City will also rally around staff, others, and its own resources and come and contribute. It will be so nice.
I mean, we can look at that.
And it's not the quantum. You know, it's not the quantum. It's always the spirit that moves you to give. That is important.
I think so. I agree
because
with you.
some have more than others. But you give what you have.
You know, talking about the Ghanaian spirit, you know, I think that it is because of this spirit that actually, you know, caused more devastation, if I can put it that way. Because, you know, sometimes when there is an accident, people rush to go and help. It could be anything. Sometimes gas tankers, other stuff. And so we have a lot of people coming around and there could be an explosion. And this is what will make the whole situation
even
bigger.
Worse.
And I think that even with Appiate, if you look at conversations that came out after the explosion, you realize that people were like, when they were even asked to go back, they were still coming forward to go and help.
That's not a spirit of generosity.
No, not the generosity.
This is a boshadzi. You say it in fancy.
So they are there, and there are also those who want to go help. You know, and sometimes when it's not done properly, that is what even causes a lot of issues. So people have been involved.
So in the mining industry, we teach our communities how to handle accidents. You know, because of course there's a safety section in every mining community, but we teach the communities how to manage, because you're right. Sometimes it's even the way we even hold the person that will cause a spinal injury or something like that, or will choke the person. So you're right. You're right about that.
Joyce, you have been in that sector for a very long time. Is this normal? Is this something that we can look at as purely accident, or was it negligence? Was it?
Well, I have not. A report was done, so I will not speak on the report. I haven't seen it. But I would see it more as an accident, you know. And let's remember that when anything is inflammable, heat makes it more.
Yeah.
So if a petrol tanker falls down and it catches fire, it will explode.
Yeah.
If it doesn't catch fire, it won't explode.
Yeah.
So it is the heat that, you know, causes the burning.
Yes.
If they'd been able to put out the fire, there would not have been an explosion.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know.
I've often wondered, and I mean, I don't by any means, you know, want to attribute responsibility on anybody's behalf, but just the whole thought of a fire usually does not start large.
Yeah.
It starts small.
I know.
Question I have in my mind is, I'm just wondering that were there fire extinguishers?
Yeah, did the vehicle have?
You know,
yes.
and I mean, we've seen when the fire service come and do trials, you know, and they're training and all of that, they show you how to put out fires and all that.
Yeah.
Some fires can be quite big, and you see the force of the blast of the extinguisher actually can extinguish the fire. So I still think about it. You know,
there has been a report. That's what I'm saying. I have not seen the report, so I mean we can speculate. But I think the more important thing is, how do we restore people's lives?
Yes.
Not only buildings, but their livelihoods. And that's what the fund is also about, so that they will be able to have a sustainable livelihood. Now, the interesting thing is that the president is also looking forward to the new township being green. You know, we have climate change and so on and so forth. So building a kind of community that is eco-sustainable. And I think that is very important, because it will be a model for other townships. You know, when we were growing up, of course, you're very young, but when we were growing up, most houses had this aluminium gutter and then a drum at the end
to collect rainwater.
You know, and from what the scientists tell us, the most pristine water is rainwater. And if we are able to collect rainwater, of course, sometimes what we put on our roof, the roofs and so on may contaminate it. But we need, I know we're going to do something like that. You know, maybe you can even do a hole in the ground
like
where to be collected, like a tank in the ground. And then we'll have a way of making sure that, you know, and not only that, make sure that greenery is part of it. Make sure that waste disposal is taken care of. There's a special committee that has been set up. And that committee is called the Appiate Reconstruction Committee. I know the minister was there 2 days ago or so. And yes, 2 days ago. I have it here. And they even showed how not the model yet, but the contours of what is going to be, because the land use people are also part of the committee. Architects are part of the committee, QSs, quantity surveyors, and so on and so forth. So I really would arrange for them to come into the studio and talk about going forward, what the expectations are, which then would also inform how much more money we need to really construct a whole township and make sure that their livelihoods are also restored.
Now, Arthur Joyce, I want you to tell us, you know, when the president or the minister approached you about the fund, you know, and you being the chair, the kind of briefing you had. Now, I'm asking this because when the explosion, when the accident occurred, we had individuals going in to support people. In fact, the community also set up a fund. So there were questions as to why isn't all donations directed towards the fund that has been set in the community? Why do we need a different fund, you know, to be manning affairs? So I just want us to understand properly what the support fund's mandate exactly is.
The support fund's mandate is not for relief. You know, relief is something needed immediately. You know, ours is not for relief. But if you have something for relief and you want to bring it to us, we'll take it and send it back to the community. The fund has been set up mainly for the reconstruction of the community and the restoration of livelihood.
Okay.
So ours is more futuristic, but futuristic not beyond 1 year, honestly.
Okay.
Because within a year, we have to make sure that the community has been, reconstructed and livelihoods restored. Happily, I know that some bags of cement have been given, and the committee is already trying to set up a block factory.
Okay.
So that some of the community people will be involved in it, in the block factory and so relief is still needed because as we've been told, they're asking for beans, they're asking for gari, those kinds of things. So relief is still needed. I know some organizations in the Western region that are still organizing relief for them, but they wouldn't bring the relief to us. They'll take the relief straight to the community.
Okay, so where is the funding of this reconstruction coming from? Is it seed money? Because I know the president donated 100,000 towards the fund.
Yes.
There are other. I've also seen that Abuja Napo has also donated
20,000.
So
the president's wife, First Lady Rebecca, has given 50,000. I know. Others, I mean, the Council of State is going to also donate something on Friday. CBG, isn't that it? CBG has also donated 100,000. Minerals Commission has pledged 2 million. I know today from here, we're going to receive some monies from some of the members of the Chamber of Mines, and I think GCB, not CBG, GCB, so it's coming gradually.
ECG has also made some promises as well.
Yes, but the ECG promise, I don't know whether it's going to be in kind or in cash.
Of course, because set up the electricity.
Yes, so these are some of the things. And the interesting thing is that we have set up the mobile money system. And so some people have actually, let me show you, some that have come in. It's very interesting. 1 CD, 5 CDs. So, but
every little counts.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
So
we all have to send our donations.
So I'm going to give out the...
So it would be good to have the details so that we can actually give it out.
And then you can crawl it for us
on the screen as well. Okay, so I think we should just take a quick break.
Yes.
You want to do
now,
that?
when we come back, I also want to know the money, the penalty that is it Maxim is supposed to be paid. What the money is going to be used for.
Yes.
So we'll be right back after this break.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily. So we're having a conversation about Appiate explosion and the setting up of the support fund. We have the chairperson right here with us. Now I have a document, and I am impressed. I'm not talking about everyone.
I add myself to the...
Yeah, you co-sign.
Right.
Because, no, I'm saying I am impressed because usually, when we set up funds, when we are asked to pay certain monies towards certain causes, and then later you go back to ask, where is the money? How much do we have? We have a problem, Authorities who we put in charge to man these things have a certain kind of hold on, we are doing the work.
We'll get back to you later.
We are not supposed to be giving any form of accountability or brief as to where we are. But this is a statement of account. Auntie Joyce, how many banks are you working with?
2.
Okay.
And this is from one of them.
This is from one of them.
One of them. And the next time you come, because I'm coming again.
Yes.
I will bring you the statement from the other bank also. So that we see how it's going.
So this is statement of account from GCB, and it is from the 1st of January to 17th February.
Yes.
That is the date I have here. And it is an account summary.
I think it's 1st February.
Oh, it's supposed to be 1st February, so there was a mistake here. Because I was going to ask the
because 1st
disaster happened on 20th January.
But a standard account statement.
It
starts from the beginning of a certain point.
But I mean, the first date is 1st February 2022. So actually this is supposed to be 1st February 2022, or not necessarily, but what we have is from the details, it starts from 1st February. Now, closing balance is 138,782 with some for the 8 pesos, you know, attached. Every coin counts. No, I'm happy because now we can at least all follow. So if you it comes with the names of people who have donated, and it has from 10 cedis, you know, all the way to like 61,000 cedis, 50,000 cedis. So it means that if you have even donated 5 cedis, is even there, you know. So this is what we are talking about. I mean, there should be some kind of accountability so that it will inspire me to also donate. Now, Auntie Joyce.
So I'll share with you the codes and the short codes and so on through which monies can be given. So not everybody will physically bring the money. It can be put into the bank and so on. So we have, first of all, we have a website. It's www.appiatesupportfund.com. And we write our Appiate with APPIA, like Appia. Appiatesupportfund.com. And on the website, you can also donate because there's a corner. When you go on the website, there's a corner. You can click and you can donate. Yes. And we have, you know, MTN, Vodafone, everything, or GCash or Stanbic short code. Now the Stanbic short code is *718*25*096#. Let me go over it again. *718*25*096#. Or https://marketplace.userbillbox.com/096. But this, you find all this on the website.
Right.
Now the GCB also has a short code. And that is *422*530#. *422*530#.
Great. Now to Joyce, how much do we need for this reconstruction?
I don't want to give any money until the reconstruction team completes its initial works and does the quantity surveying and everything, because what they say is what we will need to raise. Now, you know that the president has also said that out of the $6 million that has been charged to Maxam, he wants 5 million ring-fenced for the reconstruction. So he said that. What I know is that Maxam has also negotiated payment terms. So they are not going to bring the money immediately. I think they're paying $1 million immediately, and then they have negotiated to pay the rest of it in 18 months. So at least, even if you have to go and borrow, you know you're borrowing against something. So that is there. But being in the mining sector, I know that when we have to resettle communities, it is not small money. Can be as much as the equivalent of $25 million to resettle. Because you have to do roads and other infrastructure, you have to bring electricity, you have to lay water pipes, because you want to give a better community than what was there before. You have to make room for markets, you have to make room for shops, you have to make room for so many things. And now that we're going green, you have to make sure that in some places, perhaps you install solar panels, you have to do biodigesters, you have to make sure that garbage and other, you know, these are all taken care of, sanitation issues and so on and so forth. So it's not small money. It's not small money. But I think the saying that little drops of water make a mighty ocean.
It's actually true.
It is true. And being such a child of God, I recall Jesus feeding 5,000 people with just 5 loaves and 2 fish. You know, and the miracle happened because someone was willing to give the little that he had.
Awesome. Now you can preach on. Right, so we have the Deputy NADMO Director, Prestia Huni Valley, on the line. We want to have a conversation with him. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Louis Jomo Afo.
Yes, madam.
Right, so how is Appiate now, and how are the victims doing?
Good morning to your viewers, and good morning to my honorable Mama at your studio. Mama, good morning.
Good morning, my dear. And how are you this morning?
Mama, we are doing very good.
And God bless you for the work you're doing. God bless you.
Thank you, Mama. Appiate people are doing very good this morning because of the good measures His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia, through the NADMO, the Director General, Mr. Nana Adjumai Prempeh. Everything is going on perfectly. In normal life, things will be down and we are managing the company well.
All right, so at the camp, how many people do you have? Give us an idea of the size of the camp.
The camp, we are having almost 847 people at the camp.
Okay.
At the age distribution. But most of them have managed their way out to stay with neighbors around.
Okay.
So their number is not exactly what I'm talking of, but that is the people we are living at the campus.
Okay. So, I mean, it must be quite a bit of a logistical challenge managing that kind of number, on a day-to-day basis. You have to think of lunch, breakfast. You have to think of, providing mattresses and blankets and, all these other kinds of things. What has that been like? If you can just sort of give us an idea of the experience that you have been through.
Well, as the incident happened, I think the next day, it happened on Thursday, the Friday, the Vice President was here himself with a lot of matters, rice, food items, blankets, more than 3 bundles, and everything for them. So even as we were not here at the parish hall, we managed to give them blankets and mattress. And now, as I'm speaking, if you come to this camp, and after that, I'm going to do a short video to send to you so that it matches whatever I'm saying. No one is sleeping on single mattress, that is student mattress.
Okay.
We are sleeping on it 3, 3, 4, 2. Everybody is enjoying those kind of facilities.
Okay.
We are enjoying the challenges we were having in the beginning was the tent. Because if a company donated a tent to us, how to even erect it wasn't easy. And we're not having the people to do that. But we call on GoFace once again. They came back and do the erection for us. Now we are having almost 40 tents in addition from World Food Organization. We have brought out a new tent which is going to also be erected. But I think what our leaders are thinking of is the best, as we are going to remove the BGL's houses over there for the pregnant women, the breastfeeding mothers, those who are taking care of the kids, to move in there so that when it rains, it becomes easy for them.
Right, Mr. Alford, let's look at the children. You know, in all this, where do they stand? How are they faring? Are they going back to school? Generally, how are the kids?
As we came to this camp, the chair, the committee that the government set, the local one is being chaired by the NCE, which Nadmo is the secretary. We have been able to organize a car for the kids in collaboration with the education director to distribute the children among the schools that is closer to us. Okay. So all the children are in school. Okay. Just that because they've lost everything, they were having a little challenges. Institutions like UNICEF came in to support us with school uniforms and books, bags, and even now we have a brand new shoes inside, which today the World Vision is also coming to help us to go around to distribute most of the school items to them. But let's not forget that they are living in tents. So the more we give them the items, they find it difficult to keep them very well. So we are managing those aspects as in what we should give them on time and what we should not give them. So the school children, even through that, as we are sending them to school, we came to realize there were 50 kids who were in the age of 5 up to 12 who has not been in school before. That the NCE has helped to get all those people in school. Talking of the young ones, that is from age 1, that is the crèche, and the others is a temporary hold up now because where we are, it's not easy to leave those kids, and some were injured. And they are still not in a good shape to just leave them to school. So we are hoping, the MCE has promised them, as we finish roofing that place, we'll try to create a crèche here so that they will also have their share of education here.
Right, now beyond providing mattresses and things that physically will bring some kind of respite to these people, are we also looking at dealing with trauma, because this was quite difficult for them? Are we looking at some kind of psychological therapies for these people?
Yeah. As it happened, the health director, in collaboration with Ghana Health Service, brought in psychologists from Accra. They spent almost 2 weeks here.
Okay.
They were more than 10. They spent almost 2 weeks here. And as they were leaving, they didn't go just like that, but they leave them under the care of their people around here. So they always come around to check on them. There was a woman who was going to have his wedding on Saturday, and the incident happened on Thursday. It wasn't easy, and the husband also passed out. So it wasn't easy for that woman. But by grace and what our leaders are always motivating us to do, definitely, as a human institution, we can't get everything correct at 100%, but almost 85 to 90% we are there.
Right.
All right. Thank you.
There is something you have to know. Let me give you this.
Please go on.
We were having 19 pregnant women. Now, 5 are delivered. We have even one who gave us twins.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there are good news, and the secondary school students too, who were in our mix, they were almost 29. We have given them money from 800 downwards to where you are moving to school. We have given them money, and all the secondary school students have moved. the FHS, they are going to have their registration now. The MCE told them yesterday that he's going to speak with the education director, and no one will replace anything. The committee will take care of everything.
Wow.
So at PSC relief camp, we are doing everything possible for them. We understand because of the trauma they went in. So in the beginning, they were not understanding anything, but now everything is moving on. Even the sector minister was here 3 days ago, and the drawings and everything is shown. They are very happy, and they are praying for us to do a whole lot for them. So this is what is happening here.
Now, Mr. quickly before you go, so you've had to handle pregnant women. Now you are handling newborns as well. Children are part of the whole equation. Do we have to deal with physically challenged persons?
Oh yeah, that would be.
Yes, we have them. One physical challenged woman is there are two. One is pregnant now, and even she was affected by the explosion.
Okay.
Even yesterday, I was there with her in the infirmary, and they were giving her a letter to go to Intabeto coming monthly. We are taking care of all those things. And those giving birth, if you can have someone outside the camp to stay with, we have forms, we have things that indicate you are part of it, but due to 1 or 2 felons, we are taking you out. There was a TB patient. We have rented a house for that person to live there comfortably. And if you are even a stranger, you are not part of Appiate, and you were part of the what happened. We are taking care of them. Up to Kumasi people, Sefi, and other Izima, they all come here for food and everything. We've been giving to them, and we've been communicating with them, seeing how they are faring. The hospital, the government is taking every bill from the hospital, but there are other drugs they buy from outside. As soon as you bring your receipt, because it is a committee, the assemblyman will take the receipt, bring it to us, we send it to the public authorities, and within 24 hours, they will get your money for you.
Wow. Right, thank you very much, Mr. Afol, Deputy NADMO, the coordinator for the Prestia Huni Valley Municipality. That was quite a detailed update there. Well, quite impressive.
Yes, very impressive. I'm glad so much good is happening. I'm glad so much. But talking about the camps, you know, Western region has a lot of rainfall, and the rains are beginning. So when the minister went on Monday, his intention was to go and see some a mining community, a community that a mining company was building, but didn't quite complete. Whether these can be quickly completed as a temporary shelter for them, because the tents may not be able to withstand the level of rainfall that comes there. So I think that a lot is being done. I mean, I see it as almost like an organic thing that is happening.
So we have some images on the screen there. This is some of the activities.
Yes. Yes, when the minister went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The minister visited Appiate on Monday to go and see what was happening, to assess the situation of moving the people from tents into temporary build structures that have not been completed. So right now the need will be for people to bring roofing sheets and wood and so on to quickly complete these things before. And this is one of them here.
At least, I mean, it's better than the tent.
Yes. So this is what is happening. And I think things are moving. Let me also share with you the actual account numbers of the two banks.
Okay.
Because some people may want to send money straight from their bank
to
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the GCB bank account number is 1011 300 36123. 10111 300 36123.
Okay.
That's the GCB account number. And the Stanbic account number is 90 400 099 74967.
Right.
So 904,000 997 4967.
And this is the
Stanbic Bank account number.
Right.
And you know, I've already shared their short codes and so on. And I'm encouraging us to go onto the website.
Okay.
We actually load the website with information. So to go to the website and click on the donate button and transact the business there. So I'll come again to give another brief because this statement of account ended, I think, last week.
So that's the website.
Yes. So we have the website on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Appiate needs help. This is the website.
This is the website.
Right. Okay.
And then there's a donate section.
Yeah.
If
so it's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah.
When you click
so
it, it will take you to a way in which you can donate money.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Super.
We'd like to do things in such a way to prove to Ghanaians that things can
Work
and are
well.
being done right.
And it's
it's
so
brilliant.
ideal because I don't think Ghanaians are difficult people. Just that we don't get information, so sometimes we are left to speculate.
I think right now we've become a little too cynical.
Yeah.
Well, but you also blame us too much because, Auntie Joyce, I mean, with this kind of conversation that we are having, nobody will go out and speculate and say that because you have the details.
Yes,
so if we ask and we are giving the information,
yes.
I think we kind of close all rooms for cynicism.
That is true.
But if we are not being given updates and briefs and we are left to figure it out and so this is what
that is why I'll come again and again and again and again.
Fantastic. I mean, because when you're doing things the right way, you're not
Yes.
afraid to meet anybody to tell them that this is where we are. This is where we want to go. Let's all help. Auntie Joyce, thank you very much.
Thank you very
we
much.
look forward to having you again.
Most certainly.
And great work.
Yes, thank you very much. You know, I have 4 other members. There's a Dr. Antoinette. What's Antoinette's name? My goodness, she will kill me. Dr. Antoinette Tibodako.
Okay.
She's a senior lecturer at University of Ghana.
Oh, I know.
Mr. Suleiman Kone.
Okay.
He's the chief executive of Ghana Chamber of Mines. We have Tetrete Okuamwasechi II, Omahine of Wasa Memfi, traditional area. And then we have Mr. Philip Uredu, managing director, Cal Bank. And now the Reconstruction Committee has the chief of the area.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
On the committee.
So
I mean,
he's a member.
Yes, he's a member of the committee. Yes.
Brilliant.
Great work so far. And
right.
we are just hoping that at the end of it all, we
will have something to be proud of.
Absolutely.
And all of us can say, my 5 cities is
Was
in
part
there.
of this.
My 10 cities
Exactly.
went
I think that's
in there.
important.
Exactly.
So that's what I'll say. Please, Obienchiebi, that's our hashtag.
Okay.
Obienchiebi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the gas, I'm saying Mofemo Apeko. If I say Mofemo Aweko, somebody who doesn't understand Ghana will say, go and wear a dress.
Thank you very much for your time this morning and have a beautiful day.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day and congratulations
Thank you.
for the work that you're doing, the thoroughness with which you approach your work.
Thank you very
Excellence
much.
is the key word.
Thank you very much. We'll always make you proud.
Thank you.
This is Breakfast Daily. We'll be right back.